Hello and welcome to the Inner Swim YouTube yoga channel. I'm Jaylyn and I have a lovely little sequence for us today that I call the spinal reset sequence. So the health of our spine is absolutely key to our well-being. With a healthy spine, we express good posture, we breathe better, we feel better, we think clearer, and our energy is able to flow through us with ease. So this is a short sequence that you can do daily to keep your spine healthy, which is at kind of the core of yoga asana, is a healthy spine to keep you vital. So you don't need any equipment, just a yoga mat or a little blanket or space to practice in. And let's begin in a comfortable seated position. So we'll just start by taking a breath. Settle your seat. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And as you inhale again, feel yourself sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, you settle into your seat. So you can be cross-legged, or you can bring the soles of your feet together in front of you in a diamond seat. So let's start moving through the spine. As you breathe in, open up your palms, open up your arms to a T. Bring your right palm to the floor. Reach your opposite arm up, 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 and then over, taking a nice side bend. So your chest is facing forward. Your neck is relaxed. And for the next couple of breaths, start to rotate and turn your chest downward and reach beyond that right shin toward the right side of the room. And then come back to that side bend. Press off that bottom palm and come up. Arms back to a T. Good. Breathe in, sit up tall. And as you exhale, bring your left palm down. The right arm reaches up and then over as you stay heavy through your sit bones. So you're reaching with that top arm. You're breathing in and out through the nose. For the next couple of breaths, start to rotate the chest downward, reach beyond that left leg. You should feel this nice opening along your lower back, maybe elsewhere. And then come back to that side bend. As you inhale, come back to a T with the arms sitting up nice and tall. And then relax the arms down. Good. Just give your shoulders a little roll here. Okay, when you're ready, you can bring the knees up. Come to an all fours position. So in your all fours, your knees just under your hips and your wrists just under your shoulders. Your fingers point forward. So we'll move through a few rounds of classic cat and cow, one of the best vinyasa sequences for the spine. So first, just feel your spine long, reaching out from the crown of your head, the top of your head, to your tailbone. Lifting the lower ribs in, the belly slightly hugged in, little soft bend to the elbows. Pressing through your palms, pressing through your knees and the tops of your feet. And as you exhale next, you're going to empty your lungs, press into your palms, round between the shoulder blades, and let the tailbone and the head drop. Good, hold and breathe. And on your next in-breath, you're going to start from your tailbone, start to lift the tailbone, the sitting bones, arching the spine, swooping your chest between your palms, and finally lifting your gaze, arching through the whole spine. Breathing here, nice and long. And as you exhale again, start to round your back. Relax the head and tailbone. As you inhale, arch the spine. Move like a wave from your tailbone up to your head as you lift. Exhale as you round and spread between the shoulder blades. Inhale like a wave, rippling through the spine, chest comes forward. And let's do one more like that. Then just come to a neutral, right in the middle. Bring your knees about as wide as your yoga mat. You might like to sway a bit through the hips. And then bring yourself center and sit back toward your heels. So you can kind of stay here up on your forearms, maybe making fists with your hands to rest your head. Or if it feels all right, you can bring your forehead right to the floor. Come up onto your tips of your fingers and just kind of reach your arms forward, crawl yourself forward. And take a few breaths here to stretch out through the spine. And if your hands are forward, you can walk them back, back, back. And let's come up to sit on our heels if possible, or if this doesn't feel great, you can always just come to kneeling. We're just going to take a couple of breaths to inhale, reach the arms up, and look up at the thumbs. And exhale as you reach the arms out and down. So just nice, beautiful reaches up and reaching down. Okay, let's do one more. Inhaling as you look up. Exhale, release the arms down. Good, then come back to your all fours position. Bring your knees right under your hips and make sure you feel really strong and stable there between your lower body and your upper body. So feeling those 4 points. And you're looking at the ground just in front of the tips of your fingers. So imagine a little triangle point there between your middle fingers, and the point where your gaze is resting. And then without moving anything else, just start to extend your right leg back in space. The toes can come to the ground as you reach that leg back, or maybe you play with lifting the leg when nothing else moves. And then bring that right knee to the ground and switch. The left leg reaches back. Maybe it lifts. Nothing else moves. Lower ribs are in. And release that left knee down. Good, so let's try for that again. Inhale as you reach the right leg out, back behind you. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale, release. So you can repeat that, or this time as you inhale, reach the right leg back. Maybe the left arm comes forward. Maybe both arm and leg lift off of the ground, maybe not. And exhale, release. Good, and then again, switch. Inhale, left leg back, maybe the right arm forward. Nothing else moves as you lift and reach. Exhale, grounding both palms, both knees. So let's just go back and forth like that, inhaling to reach yourself out. And exhale as you bring yourself back down. And side to side here. Make the movement as fluid as you can. Inhaling to reach. The whole spine get long. Exhale, release. And recenter. So this is something you could do for a full couple of minutes, just going back and forth to reset that spine. We're going to do just one more. Making sure you do both sides evenly, and when you're finished, bring both palms to the ground, both knees. And this time we're going to come all the way forward and down onto the belly. So you can just walk your knees back or your palms forward and slowly lower your thighs and your belly as your elbows bend back. And make a little pillow with your hands, rest your head. We're going to prepare here for a full body spinal extension. So really simple asana. Simple doesn't always mean easy, but full body, simple asana. We're going to bring the legs together. Feel the tops of the feet on the floor. The arms are going to come out to a T by your side. And let's start first with a little locust pose. So the arms are going to reach back. Then lift your chest. See where your shoulders are in space. And see if you can lift your feet to kind of match your shoulders. Keep reaching that tailbone back behind you. Inhale as you lift. And exhale, come down and release. Relax. Now for this second round, we might reach the arms forward. So legs are back, arms are forward. As you inhale, lift the chest, lift the palms, looking between the palms. And then maybe the feet lift up to kind of match your palms, and you're reaching out long as you lift. Good. Take one more breath in, and then release and lower. And final one here, we're going to plant the palms now next to the ribs, elbows point back. Feel nice and sturdy through your palms there. And then press into them and use the muscles of your spine and your belly to lift your chest. Maybe looking up toward your ceiling, take a breath. And as you exhale, press into those palms and start to round your back all the way back again toward your heels. Good. Now we're going to come back to a kneeling position, standing on the knees. Step your right foot forward. So you want two kind of 90-degree angles. To start, we're going to inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the arms to a T, and then rotate yourself toward the right, reaching out. And as you inhale, reach the arms up again. Exhale, lower the arms and rotate. The right arm reaches back. Let's do one more. Inhale, come back to center and lengthen. Exhale, lower the arms as you twist. Good, maybe looking to the right. And then bring yourself back center, reach the arms up. And then circle the arms back And just bring your palms to rest on your front thigh. And for a couple of breaths, you might lean into this lunge a little deeper, maybe walking that right foot forward. And just sighing open here. And then press into that front foot. Give your front leg a little stretch and then step the right knee next to the left one. And we'll switch. So the left foot comes forward, again, 2 90-degree angles. Have a little space for your hips to be in. So nice wide stance. And then inhale, reach the arms up. As you drop that left hip in space, exhale to rotate and open up. Inhale as you reach and lengthen. Exhale, rotate and open. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate and open. Inhale, reach. Straight up. Exhale, let the arms circle back. And then plant the palms on the front thigh. And again, we'll lean into this. A few breaths. Just come as far forward as the body kind of calls for you to be. And then slowly extend that front leg, give it a little stretch. And step that left knee back next to the right knee. From here, we're going to plant the palms, walk them forward, tuck the toes under, hover the knees, and then extend the legs back into downward facing dog. So you can widen your stance a bit here. This is a full body lengthen and strengthen as you press into the earth. Extend the arms and legs, let the head go, and breathe. Beautiful. Now soften your knees, a little bend, and start to walk your palms back. And once you walk your palms back to your feet, you can bend your knees and just let yourself dangle over your legs. So just an easy forward bend. And then with bent knees, start to roll up to stand and let your head come up last. Rolling all the way up. Oh, okay. Standing tall and find a little sequence here. Bring your feet a little closer together. But a little space, maybe about an inch of space between the toes. Feel nice and strongly planted through your feet. We're going to start with a little prep. We're going to do some nice standing spine extensions into some forward bends. So we're really going to open up through the back and the front, through the spine. So let's start with a little prep. We're going to bring the palms together in front of the heart. And by pressing into your feet, see if you can lift your heart a little higher toward the sky. Maybe you're looking up. And maybe you're leaning back into this just a touch. Feeling the front belly muscles hug in as you ground through those heels. And then come back up to neutral. Good. Now extend your arms forward and hook your thumbs, spread your fingers. And now as you inhale, you're gonna sweep the arms up and back. And just like we did previous, we're gonna open up that heart, extend the spine. Good, and then come back up to neutral and let your arms go down and forward now as you fold over your legs. Now the arms are gonna sweep up and behind you and see about interlacing your fingers behind your back. Maybe you stay here, just interlacing, or maybe you start to extend the arms back and lift the palms over your head, letting your head go. So this is an intense forward bend. Let the hands go, let the arms go. Again, hook your thumbs, bend your knees, and then press into your feet as you stand, extend your legs, and arch your back. And again, swinging the arms down. And behind you, maybe interlacing your fingers, rolling those shoulders together, maybe extending the arms and lifting the hands up and over. Relax your face and your head. And last time here, we're gonna bend the knees, release the arms, hook the thumbs, press to stand up and arch your back. And last time here, you're gonna sweep the arms up and overhead as you fold and interlace your fingers, maybe extending the arms and reaching the palms overhead. Good, let the arms go, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, press and stand tall, arch your back. And this time, just let the arms float down by your sides. Take a breath in through the nose and out. Sensing any movement, any sensation in the body. And we're going to finish our practice here, coming through a little squat and back to sit. So we're going to separate the feet a little bit wider than the hips and turn the toes out, preparing for our little yogi squat. So you can take this to whatever depth feels available and natural for you today. We're going to bend the knees and just send the sit bones back and down as you lower maybe just a bit. A little more thigh action, or maybe lowering all the way into it if available. You're just sitting up nice and tall through your spine. Wherever you are, just a few breaths. Good. Breathing in and out through the nose. And wherever you are, you might use your hands. Just come down to sit. Whatever way works for you. You can just sort of come right down to sit on your bum or swing the legs around. And we're going to close with either the feet together, same way we started, or with the legs crossed. And just resting the palms on your knees. Maybe close down your eyes for just a few breaths here. And we'll close, taking 3 full breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, really letting go of this practice and letting go of anything else, and calling in something fresh, some vital, fresh energy with the breath in. So at your own pace, inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. stay here for a little while longer. I'll sign off here with a thank you. Namaste. Don't forget to subscribe if you love practices like these, or visit